Lesson 2. Phrasal verbs for emotions. Let's learn the phrasal verbs from the dialogue. Jane says her boss blew up. The phrasal verb blow up can be used for explosions, like the explosion of a bomb. But in this context, it means that her boss exploded in anger. We can also say blow up at someone to identify the person at whom the anger is directed. So, in this case, the boss blew up at Jane. Jane's boss said that she let him down. The phrasal verb let someone down means to disappoint someone. The fact that the boss didn't let Jane explain the situation pisses her off. If something pisses you off, it means that it really annoys or upsets you, or makes you angry. However, this phrasal verb can be a little bit offensive, so a more polite alternative is tick off. Both of these phrasal verbs can also be used as adjectives, with the form of the verb to be, to describe a person who is angry. She's really pissed off. She's really ticked off. After 20 minutes, Jane's boss finally calmed down. This means to become calm and relaxed after being angry or upset. However, Jane was shaken up. This means upset or emotionally unstable. People often feel shaken up after an accident or a major shocking event. She left work early to try to pull herself together. This means to stabilize and organize her thoughts and emotions. We always use this phrasal verb with a reflexive pronoun like myself, yourself, herself, etc. Matt says he feels for Jane. This means he can empathize or sympathize with her. In other words, he understands how she's feeling, and he's sorry that she's feeling bad. He has also worked with colleagues who flip out. That means get very upset or agitated when things go wrong. Another phrasal verb for this is freak out. Jane then asks how to cope with difficult coworkers. To cope with something is to endure or tolerate a difficult person or situation. It is similar to the phrasal verb put up with from the last lesson, except that put up with can only be used for annoying situations, whereas cope with can be used for annoying or tragic situations. For example, coping with the death of a loved one. Matt tells Jane, try not to let their comments get to you. If something gets to you, it means it disturbs you or affects you emotionally in a negative way. He also reminds her that some people lash out at others. To lash out means to give a sudden, angry verbal attack. People often lash out when they are feeling defensive, or when they are having a bad or stressful day. Jane is worried about the next day at work because she thinks her boss is still fuming about the situation. To fume about something means to stay angry for an extended period of time. But Matt advises her not to fret about it. Fret about means to worry. He tells her that with time, her boss will get over the incident. To get over something means to recover from it. Matt then suggests something to cheer Jane up. That means make her happier. He wants to go to a movie that people have been raving about. Raving about means saying lots of excellent things about it. Jane says her sister was cracking up when she saw the movie. To crack up means to start laughing, so Jane agrees to go to the movie. You've now learned 17 phrasal verbs about emotions. Continue to the quiz and writing exercises to put these phrasal verbs into practice, and log in tomorrow for Lesson 3.